Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be dedicated to Weight Loss Wednesday. I know I said this year I wanted to get back into that on my channel, and I really do want to do that. I haven't been able to shoot videos as much as I would like, unfortunately, because I do work a lot of hours. Like my day starts at like 5:45 in the morning is when I wake up to usually work out, and then I don't get back home till usually like 9:30 at night. So I really don't have a lot of time. I'm trying to like pre-record things. Like for this video, you're gonna see that I have pre-recorded a few of my insanity workouts, so I can show you some of the clips for anyone that's maybe thinking about doing insanity or want to know what some of the moves are. The clips, I'm telling you, won't do justice because I try to give a few minutes of certain exercises because I don't want to make the video too long. But insanity will tone your body. Let me tell you, the only way you will not get results from insanity is if you are just choosing to press play and not do it. I'm just showing you guys what I do before I work out. I do go ahead and I wrap myself in saran wrap around my arms area, just from about here to here, on both arms. And that ensures that I'm going to get a lot more sweat in my workouts. I'm really trying to make sure I'm sweating a lot in my arms so I can thin and tone those out. Also my ab area, I put this little sports wrap here. This helps you concentrate and sweat in your ab area. I want to do this because I want to make sure that I'm sweating as much as possible around my abs and arms. Also, I'm wearing my Polar FC4, which is my heart rate monitor. It syncs to this watch and tells me how many calories I'm burning during my workout. I also wear long sleeves shirt so that I can assure that I'm, keeping all that heat inside and I'm sweating as much as I need to. As far as my bottom, I'm just wearing shorts right now. Sometimes I wear pants.
4, 3, 2, straight line jacks, push. As you jack, warm up the shoulders, keep the knees soft, keep the core tight, and breathe. Chest over. Exhale, push. When the knee is up. Stay with me. Right left shoulder, arms to the opposite side. Work it over, please. Come on, guys, how we doing? Come on, you feel good? That's knees above the hips. See how we lift it? Up with the arm, elbows into the side. Exhale. As your heels up. Back flat. Abs tight. Arms up. Jump up the thigh. Work it. Warm up the quads. Okay? Push. 2 punches. Punch high. Punch low. Punch high. Punch low. Use the core. Come on. Come on. Keep going. See how. 8, 6, 4. Move the push up. Come on. Here we go. Let's stay with angle here. Come on. Isolate that face. Get up here. Here you go. Right, my hand is there. Control. Don't try to go too fast. Tell me what your body's like.
Showing you how I wrap, and by me wrapping, I do sweat a lot more. You can see all that sweat here. By me wrapping, I do get a lot more sweat by wrapping, so that's why I wrap. You're not going to be able to, depending on your fitness level, you won't be able to keep up with the people on the video. And don't try to. Do your best. Most of the time when they're doing regular push-ups, as I said before, I have to do the assisted knee push-ups because I can't do as many regular push-ups as they're doing. I can't, I just don't have body strength. But I still get results from doing the knee push-ups. I have to take a couple of seconds break, but I allow myself like 5 seconds, and you tell yourself to get right back in, and you can't just keep standing there saying I'm tired. You got to push through, so it's definitely a mental thing. But I'm very pleased with the results that I am getting. I really started to get on track in February. In February, I had got up to 195 pounds. I didn't feel like I was 195 pounds, but the bottom line is I was. And people, everybody's body type is different. I'm like 5, I'm 3.5, and I'm bottom heavy. So a lot of times when you bottom heavy and you have muscle, your body can't conceal a lot of weight because my normal, like in the last 2 years, I put on about 30 pounds because summer of 2012, which I was all right. That's the last time I was all right where I was. I was 165 is where I was, like summer 2012, and I was okay there. Summer of 2013, I put on about 10 pounds and I held on to that, so I got up to probably about 175. But then, I didn't ever get those 10 pounds off, and I was still slacking off a little bit on my fitness, and yeah, I ended up getting up to 195 this winter. So I knew it was time to like nip things in the bud. I couldn't get in a lot of my jeans because normally for me, I'm like a size 6, 8 in skirts, and I'm normally a 10 in jeans is what I normally wear. So yeah, I could still fit my dresses and skirts, all of them, and any of my stretchy type pants because my hip to waist ratio, I basically most of my weight go in my thighs, which is another reason why, the scale is never going to look like what I am because my waist never gets too out of control. Yeah, my stomach will get a little chunky, but it's not going to it's going to be huge, Most of my weight is concealed in my thighs. And the fact that I do have, people like to say muscle, people say that muscle does not weigh more than fat, but I guarantee you that if you have more muscle than fat, your body will look different. Because I can remember like when I started my fitness journey back in 2007 is where I really got fed up with gaining so much weight. In 2008, I made the change, and I've been on a fitness track since then. I may have some ups and downs, but I've never went back to the size 16 that I was in 2008. I'm going to insert a picture here for you guys to see. Yeah, 2008, I was 199 pounds, but I wore a size 16. This time, I went up to 195 pounds, but I couldn't fit a 10, but I could definitely fit a 12. So what I'm saying is muscle definitely make a difference. The scale may say the same thing, but the tone of your body is going to be completely different when you have more muscle as opposed to fat. It's going to look really, really different. So if that's making sense to anyone. So what I definitely want to encourage anyone is to not let the scale define you. I never do that. Basically, I knew I'm gaining a lot of weight because, like I said, a lot of my jeans I couldn't fit into anymore. And it's just the way that I feel. Now that I'm dropping the weight back and I'm back working out and eating the way I can, I feel completely different. My insides do. I also want to speak on another thing is I was sick here last 2 weeks ago. I was really sick and excruciating pain. If there's anyone out there who's having digestive issues, don't ignore them. Most of my life I have suffered from chronic constipation. Not to be TMI for anyone, but I've had that, and it's something that you will think that you're gonna grow out of, but accept the fact that some people are not. So keep talking to doctors about it. If you are someone that you're not regular and your doctor may be saying you're all right, it's not okay. I had to speak to like 3 doctors before someone, realize that there's something wrong with me. Like, don't let a doctor tell you that it's okay for you to go a whole week or you've only had a BM, bowel movement, in like 3 days. I mean, you have one like once, maybe twice a week. That's not okay. So basically, I know I have medication for it. For me, I hate medicine of all kinds. I don't like taking it. And sometimes, my body will psych me out because I'm eating right. I'll think, oh, I don't need the medicine. I'm fine. I won't be doing that ever again. I had a really, really bad experience. My stomach was just in such a bad condition that it was really, really, really ridiculous. I ended up in the emergency room and I was like out of commission for a week. Really, really, really bad off. So yeah, do not take that lightly. And if you have a poor digestive system, talk to your doctor, get on medication, because it's something that, you can't be healthy doing that. No matter if you're eating the right foods, it does not matter. People always tell me, oh, eat more fiber. My doctor has let me know it doesn't matter how healthy I'm eating. I need to take my medication because I'm just never going to be regular. I have to accept that. My body sometimes psychs me out and it wants to get on track, but it will always turn around and get back off track. So yeah, nothing to be ashamed about. If you're irregular, talk to your doctor about it. We're grown. Get the help that you need. It's not good. And you're going to feel bloated. Nothing worse than working out and eating right and you're still walking around feeling bloated as if you're eating bad food. And that's how I will feel if I don't do what I need to do as far as taking my medicine. So, yeah, that was also something that I wanted to touch on. But, yeah, I'm really, really, really doing great. I'm down to 180 pounds. So, since February, I've actually dropped 15 pounds. And that's just, I'm busting my behind with insanity. The week that I was I was sick, I didn't do any working out, but of course I wasn't eating a lot of junk food because I was sick. When you're sick, you're not going to be eating a lot of junk food. But yeah, I'm down to 180 pounds, really pleased with my goals. I only set to lose 8 pounds per month, and I'm already down 15 pounds. So yeah, I probably lost a few pounds before January. I know in January I was up to 195, but I really didn't start working out to February. So now I'm down to 180 pounds. So just say from the beginning of the year I've lost 15 pounds. I'm really pleased with that. So for the month of March, I definitely will be losing at least another 8 pounds. The goal is 8 pounds per month. So I'm definitely trying to be at a minimum of like 10 pounds will be 170. I really rather go for that, but technically I could be at 172 and be where I'm supposed to be. But I'm really gonna shoot for a high goal and try to get to 170 by March. I know it can be done. Is it getting tough? But it's I'm so sick of winter. I'm really motivated to just go ahead and keep things going. I'm really not doing much measurements. I'll stand up and show you guys my body. Those may want to see it. This is what my body is looking like. Definitely losing plenty inches off of my ass. I'm very pleased that my ab here, my obliques are starting to come back in. I'm very pleased with all of this. As I tell you guys, like, yeah, you can see most of my weight is definitely coming from my stomach. As far as my hips, these pants used to be skin tight. They're not skin tight. So yeah, always go by your clothing too. You see, this is the side view. Always go by your clothing and measure those, because a lot of times, always try to look at your clothing, because a lot of times you're going to lose inches and you're going to get on that scale and beat yourself down. For me, I don't get on that scale every day, every week. No. Do what works comfortable for you, because you don't want to get on there and let the defeat you. Now, some people can get on the scale every day. If you don't see a change, you're all right. But if the scale is defeating you, stay off of it. For me, I'm going to weigh in about once every 2 weeks. You know, I have those weeks where I want to go in there every day. I do that sometimes. But mainly once every 2 weeks, because the scale does not define me. I mean, I'm 180 pounds, and there's some ladies with a 150-pound body whose stomach doesn't look as toned as mine, or thighs are not as toned as mine. So don't go off there. You have to work about your body type, because for me, I have no desire to be the weight that the chart tells me to be as far as my BMI level, because the chart tells me that I should be under like 130 pounds. I don't want to be 130 pounds. Like, that would never work for my body type. I mean, I'm bottom heavy. Already right now, I'm like a medium to small in shirts. Or I mean, because no matter what I do, I'm going to drop weight mostly up top and only a little bit at a time from my bottom area. I want more to come from my bottom area, but that's just how my body works. I always lose my upper body first, so I would never want to be 130. I honestly think that if I get to 150, I'll be where I want to be. Because when I was 165, I was like, if I get to 150, I think I'll be right there. So I always said that I think 150 would be where I really wanted to be. When I get back down to 165, I'll be pleased. But yeah, my ultimate goal is to eventually get down to 150. But baby steps, I'm in no rush. When I was sitting there stuffing my face down with those French fries and potatoes and bread that I love so much, I sat there, and over a couple of years, I put the pounds on. So you have to suck it off, take my time. I'm not in any race. I know I'm going to do it. But what I am definitely going to try to make sure I don't do is I may gain 10 pounds back for the winter, but I won't be doing 30 pounds, because honestly, the older you get, the harder the weight is to come off. So there's anyone of you out there that's over age 25 and you feel like it's not going to come off, it is. It's just that you have to do more once you're over like age 25. Because I know like 20, I could lose like 10 pounds with the quickness if I just, got myself together with a salad or something. Now I have to like bust my behind working out, as well as, eat so healthy. It's like, you feel like it's ridiculous. Like, you can't cheat hardly ever. And don't deprive yourself of any cheat meals. Like, have you 1 or 2 cheat meals per week. I definitely do that. I said a cheat meal. I didn't say a cheat day. So when I say a cheat meal, that means like let yourself have a small fry at McDonald's. That's a cheat meal. It doesn't mean go get the, even if you want to have a whole meal at McDonald's, but just for one day, for that one meal. For the rest of the day, you have to eat healthy. Just pick one meal for the week where you're going to say, you know what, I'm going all in. But make sure you've been on track for a while before you allow yourself to incorporate treat meals, because everyone is not ready for that. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't want to get so excited. The reason I say incorporate a cheat meal is because I don't want you, once you have been doing so well and you finally get something you've been craving, that you start eating it for like a week at a time. That's why I encourage you to have a cheat meal, because you don't have to feel deprived of that. So when you get a little sample of it, you're like, oh, okay, I got my little fix and now I'm okay. That's why I encourage you to have a treat meal. But other than that, things are going great. Let me know what your fitness goals are. Are you on track? Is there something helpful I need to say to you to keep you motivated? Summertime is coming, and I'm trying to be summertime fine. I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but yes, I don't like the winter time. So yeah, I'm not really motivated. I sit in the house a lot, honestly. I'm a homebody in the winter, so that's exactly why these thighs has started to spread like rumors. But not to worry. See, one thing about me, I know I'm not gonna let myself go, but so far. Some people, are not like that. You go in that little rut and you get stuck there. I'm here to encourage you. Do not get stuck in your rut. You can do it. I don't care how many times you fall. The important thing is that you get back up. I'm here to motivate you, encourage you. You can do it. I don't care if you feel like it's impossible. It is not. Keep pushing. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye bye, smooches. Mwah.